Hey folks, what's flocking? I hope you're doing well. So today I'm gonna talk about Penguin Zero, aka MoistCr1tikal, aka Charlie, aka the God of Commentary. He makes other commentary channels like myself look like peasants compared to his kingdom of drama. He'll be waving that big old cane around his gamer chair of a throne and pick out whichever internet drama or cringy stuff is out there and give the order 66 of making the topic look better than yours and mine. Plus, he uses a lot of similes and metaphors. This guy must have aced all of his English classes to get on that type of commentary for sure. And yes, I know what English is too. I've taken it before in my high school. Oh, Jesus. We all need high school again, man, in this modern age. People are getting so much dumber every day. It's like they need Twitter and TikTok for their only source of studying, and I wish I was joking about that. Anyways, he's recently been in some hot water for something. So, what did he do? Well, Charlie has been doing these live streams on his YouTube channel where he gives away money to viewers. How it works is you go to a link that he posts in the chat and submit a survey type of form on Google Docs, say how much money you want and why you need the money, then he'll pick a few random names to give the money to those people. These kinds of streams would be pulling in tons, like 10k viewers to 20k viewers, and I assume a shit ton of people asking for money from Charlie because it's a giving away money stream. Pretty sure lots of people would want some free money. I know I would. He's a very rich YouTuber. He rivals the likes of other rich content makers like Mr. Beast or Logan Paul. The fact that he's giving away money to people that need it seems pretty generous. But it seems like every time that someone that's rich wants to do something generous for the community, there'll be toxic peanut-brained people on Twitter complaining that they could have helped more people considering their financial status. Take Mr. Beast for an example. When he was building water wells in Africa for the malnourished, people were complaining that he could have done more to help, saying that oh, he could have saved the entire country of Somalia from hunger and dehydration. Instead, he had to build 100 water wells in wherever he was. It's not enough. Mr. Beast is just doing it for the clout. Hey, at least someone like Mr. Beast would have an angelic soul to help people that are starving or need some sort of help in a humanitarian crisis. Meanwhile, you have people like Aiden Ross that's flexing his expensive gifts that he buys for himself and his homies. My point is, Mr. Beast isn't Jesus, okay? I'm not saying that he shouldn't be helping people in dire straits, but you can't depend on one content maker to save the world from every disaster. That's United Nations' job. And the fact that people will complain about it, it doesn't make them better than Mr. Beast. Just want to put that out there. Now let's talk about the issue. Some people are getting big-eyed about MoistCr1tikal giving away the money because they think that it's a tax write-off so that he doesn't have to pay more in taxes every month if he gives away the money to people. Of course people are going to be complaining about this kind of thing.
Hey Charlie, no tax write-off? I mean free money giveaway tonight? So it seems like there's people that think me giving away random amounts of money to random viewers on stream is a tax write-off. Do you not know how that shit works? Do you know how tax write-offs work? Because I can't write those off. I cut the clip short because I did get heated. That legitimately hurts me. Like, I'm not going to try and put up a front where I'm unbothered. I have thick skin, sure, but this actually hurts me. I recognize how lucky I got in life, and I just want to do something nice with it. And then to be attacked, I suppose, by multiple people spamming that same kind of shit about how this guy super sucks, he's actually just doing this for a tax write-off, wake up, sheep.
Oh my Lanta, we reached a point of human carelessness where a rich YouTuber man wants to do something generous and give away money. Some of them are gonna consider this as a tax write-off so that he doesn't have to pay a lot in taxes. When he said that those accusations hurt him, that's what really got me. People will just go on a bias to assume that Charlie is just doing this for his own benefit and not for the actual generous motion. I bet if MoistCr1tikal tried to do the best generous work for this world, like try to find the cure for cancer or stop the war in Palestine, there would still be people complaining about it and try to antagonize him for it. Honestly, Why can't people be happy for the fact that someone who is rich and popular like Charlie is doing something good for the community? How can you just claim it's a tax write-off? Who are you, the IRS? Because last time I remembered, it was people on Twitter complaining about it. A small portion of them too, because most of them sided with Critical, and I can see why. Like, can the man be generous without being hassled by people who don't know how taxes work? I bet they're the same people that need accountants to do their taxes. I swear to God.
I really feel like the people that keep parroting, the giveaway streams are all just a tax write-off for Charlie. This is fucking foul. I'm pretty sure they just heard that term either from their parents during like an argument or something, or through just doom scrolling on Twitter and they see a bunch of people vomiting, regurgitating these completely wrong things into each other's mouths and just patting each other on the ass for the enlightenment. You can Google this information, and within the first 4 results, get the official response. Can you write off donations to individuals as some kind of charity tax deduction? The answer is a resounding fucking no. Gifts to individuals are not deductible. Only qualified organizations are eligible to receive tax-deductible contributions. And since I'm so confident you don't know what tax deductions are, you just have heard the term tax write-offs, I'll go ahead and explain that a tax write-off is the same thing as a tax deduction here.
There it is, guys. He shows you the meaning of an actual tax write-off. Gifts to individuals are not deductible. Only qualified organizations are eligible to receive tax-deductible contributions. It's not like the gifts are coming from Moist Esports or any other of his business ventures. It's literally just him. That's a real slap in the face of education for those people on the losing side of criticizing Charlie, giving away free money. People are just complaining that when Charlie's doing these giveaways that, oh, he's probably just doing it for the tax benefit because he's still a YouTuber by trade. Like I said before, this isn't coming from a business. It's coming from Charlie, an actual human being who is rich and famous. As for Charlie getting the receipts from these people that he gave away money to on the forums, I don't know, but it's not like he's making an effort to show his tax credentials to prove his point that he's not doing it as a tax write-off. He's just doing these giveaways in the good of his heart. Even if he was doing it for the tax benefit of donating money or gifts to an actual charity or whatever, it's not illegal. It may not be morally upright to people considering he's a rich and famous YouTuber, but still, it's a free country, and people can apply for government money if they want. I would find it ironic if those people were complaining about Charlie giving away money are the same people that rely on government-assisted money to live another day. I'm sorry for roasting your financial situation if you're against Charlie for this, but you need to be more positive when it comes to something good like a rich YouTuber giving away money to people that need it.
All this information is right there at your fingertips. You could have just opened a new tab next to Twitter right before making your tweet thread about how this is all just some kind of galaxy brain supervillain plot for me to get tax write-offs and goodwill through doing giveaway streams, and you could have just Googled, is this shit like tax deductible?
It doesn't surprise me that most of the people on Twitter would be going after Charlie for this. If there are the same people that are expecting Charlie to do some generous things, yet they'll complain about it when he actually does it, I just don't understand it, man. It's just the toxic cesspool of people on Twitter that say these things in the replies before doing a little bit of research to see if they're right. What'd you expect Charlie to do? Show his recent tax income check to prove that he's not lying? He shows you that you can't deduct gifts with value as a tax write-off, but he's just giving away money, not gifts with value, so that's not deductible. Therefore, he can't get more on his income tax.
Even if there was a way of being able to write off everything, it's not something that I'm interested in doing either. I don't do it for that reason. It's just that simple. I've said this a lot, but everyone has this desire to prove some kind of deep-seated diabolical motivation behind everything, even the most simple shit. And it's not always the case. Here it really is as simple as, I recognize how unbelievably fucking lucky I got in life to be where I am at the current moment. And I want to do the best I can to be able to help other people from this position.
You hear that, guys? Even with all the generosity that he's been doing with giving away money to random people, he doesn't even want to do a tax write-off. Now, how can these same people that called Charlie out still think that this is a tax write-off? Are people really that desperate to see what Charlie's actual tax income is to see if he's telling the truth? He said it himself. He was very lucky to come across as a successful YouTube channel. Any people in this industry would kill for the success that he has. And he's wanting to give back to the people that help him get to that spot. You should be lucky that someone as generous as MoistCr1tikal would be giving away money in the first place. He could have been the next generic, stubborn, entitled content maker. He could have been like Aiden Ross or Jack Doherty, not helping others in need, only flexing their rich items that they got for themselves or their so-called friends. Or maybe gold diggers, for that matter. He's not even like those guys, yet people will still complain that he's giving away money and is being generous. I just find it infuriating that when someone is trying to do a good thing for someone, there's gotta be another group of people to ruin it for everyone. If you want to call me a MoistCr1tikal dick sucker, go ahead, but if people are giving away money to do a good thing, be generous and whatever, I don't think you should be hassled for it. Who cares if he's giving away this money? Why are you complaining about it in the first place? Unless you have documents that Charlie's tax income is actually tax write-offs, please don't be making these accusations if you can't bring up actual proof yourself. Not only does it make you look stupid, it's actually childish, if I'm gonna be honest. And I hope this situation doesn't expand anymore because it's actually ridiculous, and I hope these uneducated people on Twitter realize this. Because if they don't, they're gonna end up as another scapegoat for the commentary community. This is your warning, guys. Fix this while you still can. That's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe for more. I'll see you later. Peace.